Shit.
Okay.
Oh.
You walk through the very tight woven bazaar, the small roads that are available to actually pass easily through, made easier by your small stature. You kind of weave through crowds with ease, and as you come to a large open clearing with several larger tent-like shops, you see in the very center of this amass of tents a very large, and as she had said, red mushroom with a door and 2 windows.
Hello,
Place.
demon. Could you show me to the basement?
So you walk up and pardon me. The front facade looks a
Walk
bit
up to
like
the front door and go.
yeah, strong guy here. Um, you walk up to the front door, and you go to try the handle. You see the front of the shop is done up in a standard. It's got its sign, which you haven't seen the symbol for the guild that this person is affiliated to, so you're not sure what type of trade it is. It's a symbol of what appears to be a whole lot of random items all shoved into one small space. You can't even begin to ponder what that is. And as you try the door, you notice it's locked, and a small note is written up on the door. And it just says,
Oh my god.
I'm a door, but if I was slightly open, what would I be?
Fucking.
Denji.
I mean, it'd be a jaw.
Well, yeah. And the door magically proceeds to open, and you hear a voice come in, say, "Oh, yes, come in, come in, come in, yes, yes, wonderful, wonderful, good job, yes!" And the door swings open magically, and inside, a mix of swirling technicolors mashing around as a very large, glowing neon vibrant cloud sits in the center of the room. A small, very, very small man, elderly, with small fluttering wings and a crown of silver sits above his head. He wears very, very large, very bottle cap style glasses and has what appears to be a necklace with several tinkerer's tools hanging off of it. How can I help you?
Oh my god. I am so out of my depth. I am so with what I'm fucking seeing. I just sort of like I hold up the belt and I'm just like I don't know.
Are you okay?
Uh,
A soft voice emanates from this small pixie. Yes, Sam.
Check your PayPal.
Why?
Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Okay! Well,
Like,
Sam just dropped
fucking
another
Bill
50!
Arrow.
Fucking A, bro.
Another 50?
Oh my god,
I-
bro!
Don't get yourself in trouble, Sam.
Satan.
That one's actually from me. The other ones were from my parents.
Well,
Satan,
tell your
have you
parents
found
we
the
love
Get
them.
yourself in
junction box?
trouble.
No, goal, not
Sorry.
gowl. My God, man. Thank you. You did not need to do that.
I wanted it to be $87 so that we could be at 1,800, but my mom said no.
I'm glad she said no.
If I'm being completely honest.
$37 would make it that, yeah?
Well, it was at
17,
1713.
and now it's at 1763.
Yeah.
So it would be $37, or yeah, $37 would make it 1,800.
How much is 5 subs?
5 subs for me? No.
No, 5 subs isn't enough.
No, it'd be 37. So it would be seven subs, 7 subs and a couple of bits.
I think it'd be 7 subs. Cause
That'd be 35. We would need 37, so we'd still need
Seven.
$2.
7 subs is $40, or yeah, $40.
5, no,
Yeah.
5 subs for me is $45.
Oh yeah, also different values
Yeah,
of
but
subs. I
you're-
forget about that.
But you're using the different dollar type.
Yeah, conversion makes it a bit weird.
It also somehow got fucking cheaper as well, because it used to be like 60 cents to $1. No, it used to be 70 cents to the dollar. Now it's fucking like 60 cents to the dollar.
So, yeah, no, it's crazy.
Ooh.
But so
You can eat other sandwich.
the elderly pixie looks at you. So, you sought out the spell weaver. How can I help you?
Oh, I love you, but this is my sandwich.
I have this belt that I have.
Sam's parents are W.
acquired, but I'm not sure what it does, what its purpose is for.
Oh, yes, I can help with this. 10 gold, please.
Okay. I will hand over the
Someone
gold.
cast
Go ahead and
Identify
subtract it.
for you.
Yep, and you see a arcane glow of blue take over his tiny pixie eyes. Ah, well. You've been gifted something fun.
Alright, I'm taking off again. I'll be back later.
Thank you for all your help, man.
Yep. Oh, my back! Hold on, I'm not leaving yet.
Something fun.
I'm sending
Take
you...
that for me.
Dude, my back just accordioned.
There you are.
Oh, that felt so good.
I have sent you the item
I
on
twi-
Discord. You now have that in your description.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
So Sam just reached Nirvana. No.
God. Sam ascended. I cannot believe how much money we have
I'm
raised.
actually taking off now. see you
Sam
guys.
is doing fucking Gojo's Honored One pose.
No.
God, when
I
you get
have
to
do
town, we...
fucking Jotaro's pose now.
No, I have to do Jotaro's pose. You get to pick another JoJo pose. Or several. I was gonna say, Izzy, when you get to town, the first thing we're doing is, me and you are doing the fucking, ghetto Gojo walk. We'll fucking record it. So I just sent you the item on Discord. If you can't see it right now, you've been gifted the Belt of Dwarven Kind. While wearing this belt, you gain the following benefits. So good. Your Constitution score will increase by 2. It caps at a maximum of 20. You have advantage on all Charisma Persuasion checks made with dwarves. In addition, while attuned to this belt, you have a 50% chance each day at dawn of growing a full beard if you're capable of growing one, or a visibly thicker beard should you already have one. If you aren't a dwarf, you gain the following benefits while wearing this belt. You have advantage on saving throws against poison. You have resistance against poison damage. You gain dark vision up to 60 feet. You can now speak, read, and write Dwarven.
Whoa.
Damn.
So, let's talk about the fact that every day now we have to make a beard check.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, keep that in
Ready
mind.
For the wild magic beard? No.
Oh, God. Oh, this item is fantastic.
Wait, what does it mean? It increases by 2 to a maximum of 20.
So, if your constitution was like 19, it would only go up 1 because you can only max out at 20.
What's my con? Constitution. 20.
Okay. So, no constitution benefits, but you gain poison resistance, and you can now persuade dwarves very easily. And you are the Earth Territory Guardian, or champion. Dwarves are under your jurisdiction, so...
God damn it.
Now that I gotta see the Ghetto and Kojo walk, it's so good.
Bro. I couldn't do shit.
If there's ever anything else I can do for you, I can do more than identify items. I can make them, I can craft them, and I can weave spells into existence if you bring me the right magical items.
Branch.
Now let's talk about you. He flutters up and gets very close and pokes you on the forehead. You're weird.
I'm not really used to all of this magic stuff yet. I just like punching things.
Well, this is obvious by your muscles, but this is not what I mean. There's something about you that's very weird. You carry yourself like a gnome, yet you have the aura and strength of a dwarf. You walk with importance, but you walk with less intelligence than... He looks around the shop for a second and just casually lifts up a spoon. You have caught mine eye. Do you have any magical items you're not using? I might be able to make you something nice. If you want to, you can check your list of magical components, items, anything you've stored in your inventory if you want to trade it over.
Like, do I?
Well, not off the top of my head. This is why I've emphasized keeping track of your inventory as best as possible. But monster parts are magical. Everything's... Yeah, like, everything has some value to it.
Oh my god.
I'm going to give you a second to think, and we're going to move over to Emrick for now. Emrick.
I'm here, yeah.
So, what are you doing? As you have begun the day and been informed, we have a short 8-hour period of downtime before you'll be heading off back to the fortress to go and take care of things.
So, I thought, like, you wanted me to do this off stream, but I want to do this on stream to add a little bit to the mystique of Emrick. I'd like to write a note real quick.
And who do you write the note to?
There's no name on the note that I'm writing the note to.
Okay.
Like, it's from Emrick, but there's no name, like, to, there's not anybody to.
Okay.
So, he's gonna write a note, and it's going to say, I'm not able to have Lux meet with you right now. There's been an issue. I do need your help at finding him. If you really want to meet him, you should help me find him. And then he'll, like, put the note in a random corner of the room.
You hear a voice back instantly in your head. A meeting time has been set, and a meeting time will be held. If he isn't here, you will pay.
What will I pay for?
Your
What
time,
is owed if he does not show?
if you let him skip out on this, you'll inherit his debt. Simply put.
Sorry, you cut out there. What was that?
If he doesn't show up, you inherit his debt.
I don't recall him acquiring a debt.
Until recently, that was the case. But he called upon my aid in retrieving a powerful magical stone. For what purpose, I do not know. But he now has the stone, and payment has yet to be refunded.
That is between you and him. That is not my issue.
You are his associate. If you cannot get him back in these matters, I am to presume he's dead. So someone must inherit his debt, and it will fall on you.
Well, if you want me to get him back, if you want me to get him back safely, then if you have any information on him, then you will tell me.
Careful making demands. Aid will cost you.
And what will it cost?
How much aid are you willing to pay for?
I just want information.
How much are you willing to pay for?
Oh, at least I found the power junction.
I don't know what you want, so
An
I
offering,
don't know what to
money,
offer.
pay me. We run on a business, the family. You should know this by now. Give me what I want, and I will give you what you want. You want my information? I would like your coin.
What does Oh, let me look at my inventory.
Okay. Have any idea of the name of the campaign? I haven't come up with a name yet.
Jesus.
For now, let's call it Thieves Guard.
What's that?
The other campaign I'm working on.
Fuck that.
What does 30 gems say?
You feel a weight in your pocket become very light all of a sudden as 30 gems are subtracted from your inventory.
Okay.
So, what do you want to know?
What do you know about the whereabouts of Lux? The people who hold on to him?
You'll be fighting a bandit king.
This sort of information.
You'll be fighting a bandit king. as well as 3 bandit lords of equivalence to the one you fought already, as well as some
And
shady individuals from the Last Laugh Union.
the clowns. I want to know more about them.
That is a tricky one. Even in our network, they are an enigma. We know of a few, but they're the surface operators. Mostly assassins for money. But they do mercenary work. Or, in some cases, say a kingdom wants to claim a territory, but some towns are a bit in the way. It's been whispers on the wind that they've been
Special in here.
involved in making them disappear. God, Emmy.
If I'm going to do a rescue mission, what would you suggest I bring?
An army capable of dealing with bandits.
So the main fight will be the bandits.
You're walking into enemy territory, my friend. An entire fortress filled to the brim.
Bandits are less than a problem. So you say I need to attack the bandits to get Lux back. At least that's what you're inferring.
That is where he is. What you need to do, I cannot say. It is not my place. All I can say is if you're heading there, good luck. You'll need it.
So, then I have a mission to do, and a mission to take. I will get Lux back, and I do want to associate with you.
You have 2 weeks
I hope in the
before the
future
meet. Oh, go ahead.
that, I hope in the future that, you don't make it as hard on me see me as a counterpart, not a lesser.
Prove your worth to my family, and maybe then channels for communication will be open. For now, the relationship will stand as it is. Best of luck. And you feel the connection cut.
Alrighty. And so we have 8 hours until what? I'm guessing that took about an hour.
That'll eat up about an hour of your time. 8 hours until Elphaba has spells recharged and you guys are ready to leave.
Okay. I do want to meet with these new soldiers that I've acquired.
So Tyrone and Tyrone are hanging out in the mess hall, or not mess hall, but dining room of the large manor.
I will approach them.
They're both just eating right now, a large plate full of salted meats and mash and some bread. They look to you. Hail. And they both raise a glass in your honor. I remember Tyrone and Tyrone. Random name generators, man.
Yeah. I expect some more, what would you call it? What would be a word for, he wants them to stand and salute when he approaches, like, you know, in military, if your commanding officer walks on deck, you're supposed to, like, get up.
Why
and
don't you
salute.
just use like a where I come from? This is a sign of respect. Please, honor me with this. Something along those lines.
Yeah. He would basically say that. Like, I expect a salute and a. I know you come from a mercenary background, but there is some codes that you.
They kind of mimic it to the best of their ability. After coming back to life, you can tell both of them have stayed up quite a bit drinking, so they're not in the most presentable shape, but at this point in time, it's definitely understandable.
You don't be worried about what happened. If you have pledged your allegiance to me, we will we will do very well together.
Roll a persuasion check.
Not at all. A persuasion check. All
Mm-hmm.
right.
Herb's making breakfast.
You're good.
Alright. Oh, was there before? Okay.
God damn it, nice roll.
22.
Okay. So they look reassured, and both of them stand, salute one more time, and kind of just in unison say, "We're gonna go and catch some shut-eye." You told us to report back to Nyx,
To do
correct?
Correct. I'm going to report to next, but I do want to meet my new men. A proper introduction we can do later.
Well, because either you're bringing them with you right now while they're drunk, or you're sending them back, because you've only been gifted this estate for one more day.
Okay, then yeah, I'll send them back.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Still, what I said is true, because if I send them back, I'll just meet them when I get back to the city next.
Yeah. And so they go and gather their things, resting a little bit before you inevitably have Sidri wish them away. Not wish them, but boom, they're gone. And he says, "Don't worry. They'll be taken good care of. Just focus on what you need to do today." He says, slightly nervous in his tone.
No worries, Sidri. I'm building an army of good. If you are worried about me taking in soldiers, then be not afraid.
I'm not really worried about anything you're doing. This is fine. I trust you as an ally. I'm more worried about my friend, adoptive son, whatever you want to call him at this point. Please go and get him back.
That will be a hot issue. From what I've heard, it's the barbarians that have him. The bandits.
You're capable, and I trust you. But that is a large task.
No bandits can match to our power.
I've been informed where you're heading. I'm doing my best to pull aid. But right now, forces are spread thin in the few places we've managed to make allegiances. Hoshvald is apparently getting drawn into a civil war soon. It's rough. And, ironically enough, the troops of Medallion, while they've been experiencing peace, have all spread thin, attempting to aid the regions nearby. Yes, that is how, Emmy.
Understood. Well, we can all do as much as we can. And with that, I need to go and work on finding Lux.
And as you turn around and the call disconnects, you hear him say, "Best of luck." Though those words, they reach you, you're distracted as you turn around and see a small gray cat with piercing yellow eyes and a little top hat with a red band
Dare.
sitting on the desk.
Don't you dare!
Why, hello there.
God damn it! God damn it!
It's been a while.
Hello? Oh wait, has Emrick met?
You have
Cheshire
met
before?
Cheshire. You have met Cheshire. So,
When did he meet Cheshire?
when when Vulcan learned of Lux's group, he met you briefly in passing. Remember?
Kinda.
So, question.
What do you want?
I heard on the winds and from a little birdie and also from that neighbor up the street that you made a deal with a god recently.
Deal with who?
A god.
God?
Guardian, god, spirit, whatever you want to call him.
I've made the deal with multiple people. You have to be more clear.
Well, if the writing is right, then you shine a little brighter than others now. Am I wrong?
No, you are not.
Good. Good. So, hey, I have a question for you. Can you tell me when you find the space-time temple? Because I have some words with someone.
I can, but who says we are the ones who will be finding the space-time temple first?
I don't know. I kind of just figured, well, I don't know why I came to you. Just a feeling I'm having. But let's just say I feel a little robbed of my destiny as of late. And I need to talk to someone about that. But I can't find my way home.
Who,
Come on, help a poor cat out.
if you know anybody? If we come across it, I will find a way to reach out to you.
You feel something take over, or not take over, but let's go ahead and roll Arcana for me.
Arcana? Damn, Emrick's kind of good at Arcana. is 21.
As this feeling, this kind of off, soft humming at the base of your spine settles in, you realize you just made a deal with a fey creature through verbal contract.
Lovely.
I'll be seeing you
I
soon.
know.
And with that, the top hat falls over the small cat, and both it and him disappear instantaneously. I haven't done that voice in a while. That was messing with my throat.
Okay. I will need to stop making deals with creatures.
Why do I talk to things?
He'll say as he walks off. If for now, I think he'll just be kind of hanging out. There's not really much for him to do.
Okay. So Strongjaw, you looked over your inventory.
Sorry, I don't think I have.
Okay. So the pixie will look at you and smile. You just come back and you see the spell we have. If you ever need anything made for magic and all that good stuff. If you ever want anything sparkly or shiny or explosive, maybe some teleportation, revitalization. Even if you wanted to make, I don't know, a giant fart cloud for some reason. I can do that for you. Just bring me the tools.
I am the fart cloud?
That is actually a spell.
Oh, now you're talking.
Okay. Well, with that, you leave the mushroom hut, and you hear the door swiftly shut behind you and click again. And, you see that the riddle on the door has changed this time, but it's in a language that you don't understand. And, you're gonna... What else do you do after this interaction taking about 2 hours? Okay. So you head back to finish your downtime. Ascher... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, just go back and get my fucking outfit that got
Okay.
fixed.
Yep. And it's just 12 gold, which you pay easily, and you head on your way, gear fully shined, refreshed, and sharpened, and ready to go and do what you can. Emrick, Strongjaw, you find Elphaba and Rena both sitting there. Elphaba now not so disheveled from traveling looking. She looks refreshed, her hair done up in a very tight back bun, but adorned in the hair is small rhinestones that kind of resemble constellations. Her staff, different from the day before, not a simple walking stick, this time a nice long silver staff made of kind of a white oaked wood. The silver and the oak curl around each other and then meet in a heart shape around a red gem. Rena, with her blonde hair pulled tight ponytail, wears the same fur battle outfit she wore from yesterday, clutching mace in hand. She looks determined and ready as she waits for all of you. Amelia, Ascher, what do you do? All right, good talk. Are Amelia and Ascher present?
I just realized I was muted.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
You're good. So, downtime. commence. Go for it. Emmy has snack. Good. Asher, as
So what you had said earlier, Emmy, I was just trying to take care of the food situation.
I will say, Asher, your pretty much only thought at this point is I should probably go and sit down and recover from that ass beating.
I fucking tried, alright?
You did good. You leave with more insight on yourself. You weren't aware of what you could potentially do. Now you feel you want to mimic what you saw a bit. You head in down, and Amelia, the last of your downtime. What will you be doing with it?
What should I do? They were in a little bit.
You just broke up completely. What?
Okay, can you hear me?
She is transforming right now.
So I'm hang out with both of them.
Can anyone else understand her?
He is cutting out a lot.
Yeah. Oh, because my friends are.
Hi. Okay, so what do you do with the last of your downtime?
Okay. Testing. Can
Hi.
you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I want to hang out with Coda.
Okay, so you're just gonna relax for the last bit of your downtime?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys all assemble in the dining hall. After enough time has passed for spells to be recharged, bodies to be refreshed, and food to be eaten. Amelia, you go to spend time with Coda, and he is actually in the yard presently, focusing on something, training. He looks deep in some kind of meditative stance. As you watch as a blade spins in front of him, as he's intently focusing.
Coda?
The blade drops to the ground as his focus kind of breaks. Yeah?
What you doing?
Just practicing. Magic is still a little new to me, so I'm just trying to figure it out a little more.
Ah, gotcha. Well, be careful.
God.
Wait,
You-
can I try the trick you were doing?
Can you try what?
Could I try the trick you're doing?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up again. Can you try the what?
No, no. Let me try my headphones.
She wants to attempt
try
to
the
do
trick?
what Coda's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, you have
Alright.
no idea what spell he's using.
Oh.
You could make an Arcana check if you wanted to.
Sure, actually. Let me see if my headphones work real quick. Testing. Will it work? It will.
Holly's mic does apparently hate her.
Yeah. Sure, nuts. Let's see.
What the fuck?
Why does it hate me? Stupid. What kind of spell was I using? Not what spell. What was,
Arcana.
what am I checking for?
Arcana.
Arcana? Okay. God. Oh, there it is. Roll a 14, Arcana is a +4.
You have a feeling that the spell is spiritual weapon, but you have no idea how to use it.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Not presently, actually. Ooh, I grabbed the wrong thing. There it goes.
He walks past you, noticing you're kind of a little all over the place, especially since that last conversation. And you feel a light smacking on the side of your face as he whips you with one of his tails. Hey, focus up. And he continues walking. It's not a hard smack. It's just a gentle nudge to ground you back. He can tell you're very much in your head right now. Shit, I appreciate you being here, bro. So, anything else with the last bit of your downtime?
Nah, I'm just gonna hang out with Coda.
You watch him train for a little bit longer as finally you hear the oh so lovely voice of Elphaba speak up in a loud booming, "All right, kids, come on. It's time. Who's ready?"
Alright, Coda, let's go.
He hops down off of the stump he was training on and leaves towards the dining hall with you. Everyone joins in the dining hall, and the table has been moved aside. Sitting in the middle of the room on the floor now is a large runic-style spell circle. And her and Rena... Basically, everyone is standing inside, having been ordered to. And Holly walks in. Holly, as you walk in, Amelia would see the spell circle beginning to light up. And Elphaba, now voice not amplified fully. "All right, are you ready to go? We've got quite a task ahead."
Let's do it.
So, you walk into the spell circle and she says calmly, "We have two options. From what happened, and from what I've been able to discern, someone lent him aid enough to cause mayhem. The base is presently being overrun, and he himself has become the center focus of a ley line portal to the Feywilds. Creatures are pouring in, and things are getting pulled back onto the other side.
Doesn't sound good.
It's going to be dangerous. Bandits aren't the least thing we're going to have to worry about if the creatures from the Fey have anything to say about it. I'm optimistic we have a better chance. But we have two options. We can take the time. We can warp in a couple miles distance from the fortress. If we get too close from the outside, they're going to notice the flash and the magic in the distance. But from enough distance, they won't. Or we can warp directly into the heart, right in the smack courtyard. The last time I scryed a couple hours ago, they were scrambling, forces thin, all over the place, trying to repair and fight. Which do you feel would work better?
I think we should do outside where they can't see us. What do you guys think?
Emrick's taking a step back to let all y'all figure that out.
I mean, I can go straight to the courtyard, but you want to go outside, we can do that.
The barbarian wants to throw hands. Shocker.
I know, right? Like, you give me the choice of, like, like, do you want to stealth or do you want to show up on their front doorstep? And it's like, if they're in my range, I'm happy.
God's sake.
But, yeah. What do you want to do, Austin?
Well, if y'all would fucking just kick in the doors, that's fine with me.
So presently, we have 2 votes for charge, take it by storm, 1 abstaining from voting, and the other that wants to take it from distance. Rena now takes the time to speak up, stepping forward,
majority vote.
gripping her mace in hand. I can honestly say I'm with them on wanting to split some heads right now. Elphaba just looks over. Something is going to feel the wrath of this stick, I tell you. And she's waving her her staff wildly.
You said they were spread thin and disorientated, right? All the more reason to pop up right under their fucking chin.
There's a simple wisdom in what this one says. She kind of jabs at your arm a little bit.
All I can see now is Strong Jaw just popping up out of the ground. That's supposed to be a portal in the middle of the and just uppercutting somebody.
You see the first enemy, I rage. Why? Ah! Careful of that one, he has crazy eyes. So, majority vote pulls you guys to agree to go straight to the front door. Is everyone ready then?
Why do you sound scared?
Is everyone ready then?
Oh god.
I am.
Well, I'm fucking ready.
Say the word and I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
As you hop, as the portal, or not portal, as the magical circle lights fully around you, bit by bit, but completing the ring with an ethereal glow of light, she cracks her staff to the ground, and light erupts from under Elphaba, spreading out and shooting up into a beam from underneath you guys. For a split second, everyone's vision fades into one singular point, becoming black, before expanding again from that single point in a different spot. From the calm of the dining room, you find yourself in the middle of a large black stone fortress adorned with war flags and battlements on every side. You are in a lowered courtyard with a raised 360-degree walking path around it on stone wall that acts as a barrier, and that wall is currently being torn asunder by two stone giants as they charge through a force of bandits. You look around, and I'm going to go through this list very, very slowly. You see 100+ I should say, goblins, small and all over the place. You see a very large creature in the shape of what looks like a bulbous tree stump with a nasty, gnashed mouth and maw as it charges forward trying to consume anything in its path. You see 3 very large bugbears. You see a half ogre in the distance, about 10 foot tall, hurling rocks at the wall. You see several small floating creatures throughout the air, very balloon-like, glowing. You notice that the second one gets near a bandit, it explodes on contact and kills him instantly. You see handfuls of tribal-looking bandits, the same ones you fought. Not the same ones that you fought there, but in the same dress attire, in the same gear. They're defending, trying to hold back the forces. 7 large groupings of them being completely pushed back as a large orange-skinned hobgoblin with a massive underbite rides a giant war pig with armor adorned both head to teeth for him and the pig. A large flag-like spear in his hand, and he leads 12 hobgoblins behind him, all wielding wand, bow, or sword. You see goblins riding wolves. You see them spreading all over the place in huge patches. Hell itself got ripped open in this fortress. There are 3 large doorways that sit in vision of where you are presently. One directly to the back, a large gate that leads into the inner part of the fortress, and 2 on the upper walkway to the right and left directly. You can only assume leading deeper into the upper parts of the fortress. You have no idea where your friend is. and there's chaos in every single direction. What do you do?
Inside now.
Fair enough. Well,
Is our
my,
friend, isn't it?
God, my food is outside. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Wait, you got food?
Yes, I got food.
Okay.
Goblins on wolves? No. Goblin riders are a thing in D&D. It's not a slime reference, but I mean, I get why you thought that.
I've been hungry.
So while Austin gets the food, everyone else go ahead and roll me a stealth check. We'll see if you guys can slip into the fortress without being noticed.
I was kind of hoping to get food with you.
Oh. Well, fuck, why didn't you say anything?
I didn't know you were getting food.
I didn't think you'd be hungry. You ate that pizza, like, an hour ago.
Yeah, we're at 5 o'clock.
Tav got a picture? Hold on.
I got a nat 20 on my stealth check.
Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Oh, that's dope. I mean, that's awesome.
Same.
What'd you get?
The 28. I also got a nat 20.
Okay.
What the fuck? Oh, what?
It looks really good for a first attempt, for sure. You nailed it. Okay, so we've got two decent ones. What'd you guys get for your stealth checks here?
I got a 16 because I have a +2 and I rolled a 14.
I've yet to roll mine.
I don't know why I don't do that more often. That was fucking delicious. Hey.
Stealth check. Where's my stealth? 22.
It's on rainbow bars right now because I'm pulling something up. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. The last time I did this, I threw a dragon at them. I would never do that again, I promise.
Sure.
Because I'm gonna trust that.
Right.
Motherfucker.
Hey, what's your stealth check, fuckers?
Oh god.
Nat 20 for 24.
Yes, so 24 and 28, two nat 20s definitely helps this, but let's see if your louder party members can somehow fumble this.
Did you not hear me?
No, I didn't. Nor Holly.
22.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Amelia nearly tripping and falling, Koda catching her just as she about hits the ground, and you all make it in with no major issues. As seconds later, you hear something familiar but very different. Before I describe what you hear, everyone, please go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, y'all. There's gonna be a lot of me minimizing the game every few seconds.
What's going on? I just made one.
Now 20 + 2.
19.
Anyone that rolled lower than a 16 is inflicted with fear.
Oh god.
Did anyone fail?
I'm good.
No.
Okay, everyone
At
succeeds.
least not me.
Yep, everyone succeeds as a blood curdling. You feel it in your bones. Fear takes over. You hear a roar that tears through the atmosphere of the already chaotic and loud battlefield and somehow deafens every single bit of it. As a screech, familiar but more intense than the last time, tears through part of the fortress, you see only a giant clawed wing sweep through and break down the wall of the fortress. Revealing out into the courtyard has landed a giant red dragon.
Well,
We fought a baby. And now a big one's here.
I believe mother's come for payback.
As you say
Yeah.
this, you hear the wing beats above growing louder, and from the other side of the courtyard, the wall collapses, and in similar size, a second dragon rages up, this one blue in color.
I wish Saber was here to seduce these.
Oh, I
Or
apologize.
donkey.
Not blue. Bronze. Sorry. A bronze dragon. The two of them stand off with one another, and they both roar with insane power and force behind the noise. The roars collide, and once again, please, everybody make me a Constitution saving throw. Disadvantage this time for everyone. Harry, how's it going, bro? It's great to see ya.
So
17 plus 2, so 19.
Okay, so Iz, you're good. Holly, you're good. Wait, at disadvantage, roll twice, take the lower outcome.
Shit.
15.
Asher, it rocks you to your core. You feel... You are inflicted with fear presently.
And what does that do?
Disadvantage on all attack checks against the creature that has inflicted fear on you.
Mine was an 18. I had one. I got one lower.
I got soft 20.
With disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, if you rolled under a 16 here, you are inflicted with fear. Let me double check the wordings. So, frightened. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, while the source of fear is within line of sight. The creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of fear. Asher, you feel like you need to get away from this thing as fast as possible.
Is this a dragon?
There are two dragons now in the courtyard facing off, a bronze and a red.
Facing off, so they're not just
They are roaring at each other right now presently.
They're not focused on us, they're focused on each other.
Everyone is able to continue on. No one has noticed you with that stealth check, but chaos has erupted and part of the fortress now has been leveled. It leaves you with one path deeper into the fortress at this point. And as you proceed deeper, everyone make a stealth check for me once again.
More stealth guys. God, it's like they're sneaky.
It's like you're
17.
trying not to draw attention to yourselves.
I rolled
like
a
we're
15.
sneaking.
So Austin, you roll at disadvantage because you are frightened presently, and that dragon is still very much in line of sight for this roll.
$17.
There's no fucking way you rolled the same number twice.
23.
Why is Strongjaw so stealthy?
I don't. I'm fucking small. I don't know.
Don't question it, just go with it.
Do I need to add myself to it?
Yes, you roll and then
Yes.
add stealth.
Okay, hold on. 15 plus.
I can just like go to sleep in a corner with a coat over myself, and people think I'm fucking overweight
17.
cat or some shit. I don't know.
Doesn't
Maybe
help
this
that you
cat
turn
looks
to sleep.
weird.
Looks like grandma, the fucking thing.
God.
Grandpa!
Ma! Ma! Where
Doesn't-
you look your
it
cat
doesn't-
outside?
It doesn't help that, like, since you don't have a reference picture for Strong
Hallelujah,
Jaw,
what's up? How's
like,
it going?
I've been
Yes, it is
in my brain,
Tafgar.
I've been thinking Senshi from Delicious Dungeon.
Yeah, essentially.
And as you guys push deeper, as you all push deeper, you're able to proceed into a room that looks like it's been burned and exploded and battered to hell. You see 3 very large men sitting there at a very large lounge bar. You notice that one of them is wearing similar armor to the Bandit Lord from yesterday. And the 3 of them step forward. About time you showed up. 2 wielding large metallic clubs and the other wielding a similar war pick to the man you killed the other day.
I'm gonna pull out the fucking axe and just look at his and go, hey, this kinda looks like yours.
You just look at him and go,
He-
I took your buddy's job.
Yep, he sees intense focus. You see intense focus take over his eyes as he sees that hammer in
Just
your
look at him and
hands.
I'm like, sorry, your buddy got demoted.
And without saying anything, he grips the hammer and just screams in rage as his muscles tense and the veins
Oh,
appear.
fuck.
Roll for initiative!
Ah!
I could have stopped this.
You should have stopped this.
God
God damn it, are you serious? That's what I'm wasting.
What?
There's no
The
way.
barbarian just barbarianed! Oh my god, is it like Afghanistan? No.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a random name, that's all.
15.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have you all read those back to me one more time.
I rolled a 14.
I got 15.
I also got a 15.
And I nat 20.
4. You nat 24.
23.
There we go.
I figured a natural 20 just meant you went first.
Oh.
No, it just means you're much higher on the list. Most of the time.
Doesn't usually happen.
Not with Ascher. Hell no.
I cast testicular torsion upon thee.
Okay, so Strong John Emrick, on your turn, you will move at the same time. Coda is doing the same thing for you. It means your actions will be announced and acted at the same time, basically. And Coda will be...
We don't.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say we don't just do who has the higher dex.
Nope. This makes combat go a little bit quicker. So, Garta and Gol, the two wielding the clubs, step forward, swinging the clubs forward. One targeting Ascher and the other targeting Emrick. Both swing twice. First, Ascher. That is a 23 and a 26. Do those hit? Break your AC?
Yeah, for sure.
Damn. Yeah. Not by much, but yeah.
Okay. You take 6 damage, and then you take... That's slightly better. You take 6, and then you take 12 damage, bludgeoning from each club strike, Ascher. And at the end... Yes, 18 total, and at the end of his turn, he is going to rage. Gol swings forward at Emrick. Natural 1 on the first one, so that misses. Does a... Wow, he rolled really low. 5, so... I'm guessing a 12 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Okay. So he whiffs both swings wide.
He whiffs it, bro.
He whiffs both swings wide. And then Geth's turn. He grips the hammer in his hand and he steps forward and he, without hesitation, swings in an under arc directly at Strongjaw.
Wait, what the hell am I doing?
2 strikes. Does the 17 break?
My armor class? No.
Yes. Okay. So you managed to deflect the first blow, but with a 23, I'm sure that breaks the armor class. You guard true on the first one, but the second one swings quickly, faster than you're expecting, catching you directly in the sternum. You feel a soft cracking as something in you shifts a little bit, and you feel that similar push as you hear a bang and you are pushed backwards. 20 feet. You now find that you are standing at the threshold of the door you had come through as you are blasted backwards. And you take... 14 points of damage. It's at this point I would like everyone to make a perception check.
Ow.
Got perception check? Damn.
Gurka. Where is it? Okay.
Perception.
That's 20.
Ooh, 15 plus 8. That's a 23.
15.
So, and Emrick, what did you get?
25.
Okay. Ascher, Strongjaw, Emrick, you at just the last second you notice it. A large volley of electrified arrows rains down. You all instinctively are able to jump backwards using your reaction. Amelia, you suffer 14 points of piercing damage from the electrified arrows. And you look up... Huh?
I rolled a 23. Shit, okay.
I thought you said 13, I thought.
No.
That's what I thought I heard, too.
I heard 13.
15 plus 8. 23.
Okay. You don't need to say what you're adding to what. Just say the total, okay? Because your mic is breaking up, so I think all we heard was 13. Even though you said 15, it just sounded like 13. No, you're good, you're good. I'm just trying to make sure here. Okay, so you all instinctively jump back just in the nick of time. And you look up and you see that same long purple hair in tied back pigtails, that same stained glass featureless mask, and that same whiny, shrill, high-pitched voice. Well, 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 looks like you made it our way. Me and the boys here are gonna have to take care of you, though. You wandered into the spider's nest, kids. Time to die. And she's aiming a crossbow at you. And as you guys are all looking up at her, you see she is up a large flight of stairs that wrap around the back corner of the room, up onto a balcony. And chained to the back wall of this balcony is Lux. Still missing an arm, now glowing a golden radiant glow all over his body. What appears to be a rift sewn shut with some kind of magic in front of him.
Beat that.
I said he's there chained to the wall, still missing an arm, glowing a golden radiance. You see a portal which has been forcefully closed and stitched together with some kind of black energy tendrils of magic. He is unconscious, or at least not. He's tranced out. His eyes are completely white at the moment. And she stands before him on this large raised platform up these ascended stairs.
It's not my turn. We gotta get up there. Well, how can we get them down?
And with that, Ascher, it is your turn. Emmy just doing grabby hands.
So, how high above us is Lux right now?
This room is deceptively large. Takes up about 30 feet, so I would say he's about 28-ish feet up. Basically 30 feet.
Could we break whatever's holding him up there by force?
What's holding him seems to be those same black ethereal tendrils You're not really sure what that is.
It's Asher's turn, right?
It is presently Asher's turn, yes.
Could I roll a perception check to see if we could get rid of those black tendrils?
You would need to make an Arcana check in this case.
Can I make an Arcana check then?
Yeah, you can if you wish to. You have one free action here. This would be it. I stopped drawing Lux's priority. Agree, save him. God.
That's a
Whatever.
soft 20, otherwise known as a 22.
What?
So a 22, not a soft 20.
Yes, a 22.
So soft 20 only applies if your bonus makes it land on a 20 to identify that it isn't a natural 20.
Okay, so if it goes past 20...
That's not a soft 20. That's just 22, yeah.
Okay. Either way, 22.
Shortly after you guys or Asher begins his turn, both Rena and Elphaba take up the rear behind you into the room, having finished erecting the barrier to keep the dragons, for now, at bay.
Something else?
As they enter the room using their reaction, they enter the turn order at the last portion, but Rena immediately procs her next action. Yep, okay, so I can lock that in. Both of them look up as they enter the room, and you hear a deep growl from the younger blonde-haired woman. From the older cleric, you just hear, "Daddy how?" Looking up with disgust, they join the battle ready to fight. Asher, what do? Rena, R-I-N-A.
How close is the nearest target?
The two with the clubs had run up on you and Emrick, so there's one presently in striking range of you.
Can let's see, how would I do this in a way that would benefit multiple people, I guess?
I don't know.
Can I use my staff to, how do I say this? I want to jam the pointy end into into the one nearest to me and attempt to throw the one I just attacked into another hostile.
You want to beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Pretty much.
Roll for strike.
Oh shit, 18.
Okay. And that was, you added strength plus dice roll plus proficiency plus 1 for the weapon.
I did not think of that. That would be... Oh shit, 28.
Okay, that makes a difference. It jams easily into him, like cutting butter. You slide it in and detach the release latch with your bonus action. And with your next action, without hesitation, you go for a hard shoulder throw. Aiming for which one? The hammer-wielding one that attacked Strongjaw, or the club-wielding one that is bearing down on Emrick?
The club-wielding one that is bearing down on Emrick.
Roll to throw. In this case, it's going to be no proficiency bonus, roll plus strength plus 1 for weapon. Roll 2d8 for damage on the initial stab. And then roll an additional d6 of damage for the bludgeoning on the throw. And I'm going to roll the damage for you throwing the two of them into one another. Okay. So from the impact, the one bearing down on Emrick gets hit in the side as you throw. Let me know whatever damage whenever you have it.
9.
The first one knocks into the second one, toppling head over tails of each other. Both of them are knocked prone on the ground instantly. One of them suffering 6 points of damage, the other suffering 28 points of damage from the impact. As both of them lay on the ground, attempting to pick up any semblance, they are not, they're prone. They're going to have to use one of their actions to get back up. So both Gol and Garta are laying on the ground presently. And that takes us to Emrick and Strongjaw.
Lovely. Did Ascher ever get that Arcana check?
He never told me the roll number, or the number.
I thought you said 22.
I did. Yeah, that's what the 22 was.
Oh, yeah, they're dark energy bands. You're not sure what could cut them other than its opposing element potentially.
Can I tell, if
You don't know that, Asher
can I
knows that.
roll Arcana on that to,
Yeah, you can roll Arcana.
Can I roll Arcana on that to see what level spell that is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Roll, you stupid dice. What does a soft 20 get me?
It's not a spell.
It's not a spell.
It's magic. It's not a spell.
Okay. Well, since there's two on the ground and they take disadvantage because they're prone, fireball.
Okay, so I should... This is the part where I debate on whether or not I want to be the DM that makes the player eat their decisions instantly or not.
Oh, are they right next to us?
They only got knocked prone. He threw one into the other in front of... They were 5 feet away from you as you reach up and cast Fireball.
I thought they got moved. So we would still be in the,
No, they're prone directly in front of you. As you reach up now, casting Fireball.
Am I casting Fireball? Or are you just...
I don't know. I don't know how I want to play this.
Like, I'll eat it if you want me to, but, like, I got better spells for that.
The dice say you eat it.
If you want to fuck everybody else or not.
The dice say you're eating it.
Alright.
So, let's see. 20-foot radius. Strongjaw, you're okay. You got knocked backwards. Asher, you're okay because you basically squared up on the one to the left. Amelia, you are not okay. Because you haven't moved. So yeah, go ahead and roll fireball damage for me, and both of you, please make your dexterity saving throw.
Let me look. I'm pulling it up right now.
Yep, dexterity saving throw. So make a dex save. And Pig, ahead of time, can you roll 8d6 fire damage for me, please?
Yes, I can.
On.
Sorry, Amelia. I'm just gonna fuck you up real quick.
There might not be an eye in team, but there are 6 eyes, and I don't fucking care how small the room is. I cast fireball.
I love that TikTok.
With the beam.
Is Amelia listening? I feel like she would have responded to being caught in a fireball.
25 damage.
Can't respond. The vocal cords
Oh,
got
what
fried.
did you say? It
How
is what it
much?
is?
25 damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll your dex save.
Is my spell save.
Yep, because I was gonna say, so roll a dex save and pray you get over 17.
Me?
Both you and Emrick.
Oh, good God.
Well, I rolled a 17, so I beat it.
Yes, you
My dex
barely
is +8.
you barely resist. You take 13 points of damage.
That's 20. Let's go.
You also take 13
Yeah,
points of
you'll
damage.
also take 13 points of damage. Please go ahead and... I'm going to get hate mail for this. Please go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for Coda.
Oh no.
Emmy? Make sure that letter is long.
I don't believe. Well, I hate to say this, but I don't think this is Holly's fault. So please don't.
No, that wasn't Holly's fault, and damn sure isn't my fault.
No, it's not. But it's not really anybody's fault. These dudes are prone, so they're rolling at disadvantage right now. So even though I'm doing a lot, or like I'm doing some damage to us, I'm doing a lot of damage to them.
Well, they're prone,
I
and
know how Fireball works because of Baldur's Gate.
well, it also
It's
hits
fucking
for
stupid.
it also hits for double damage because they're prone, and this counts as a crit.
Let me look up my dexterity again.
He has 4 plus 4 for his dex throw.
Okay, so that would be 17.
17.
Yeah, because I rolled a 13.
He jumps back instinctively, taking 13 points of damage as well.
Just barely beat it.
Yep. So, Strongjaw, it's now your turn as you watch Emrick blow everyone up.
Just points and blows up.
That's the equivalent of the fucking players in Halo who grab the RPG, immediately turn around and shoot somebody in the face at point blank.
Yeah, and I used my 3rd level spell slot. Fuck you.
I'm not hating on it. I actually think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about the hate mail that's about to come from Emmy.
Coda can handle himself, or itself, or whatever it is.
Himself, yes. So yeah, Strongjaw, it is now your turn. Strongjaw might have had to step away.
Did she say something? I didn't hear it.
Well, while we wait for Iz, everyone really quick go and take 5. Huh? Hello? Yes? Ah, hello there.
Hello.
What have you thought of all of this so far?
I've actually not been fully listening because I've been watching stuff. But the dragons were interesting. Because you said last time I did this, I did a dragon, but I'm not going to do that. And you technically didn't. You did dragons first, so.
Well, last time they fought a baby dragon.
True.
This time
they
it's
fought
2
adult
adults.
dragons.
By the way, 12 turns left. That's all I'm saying. What? Nothing. Oh, I've just... Every time the turn count has been moving this dice number down a little bit more and more. Wonder what happens when it hits 0.
Ooh. Oh. Damn it.
Okay. Iz, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Strongjaw, it is your turn.
Well, I mean, I think you already know what I'm gonna say.
God damn it. Roll a d20. I honestly just need to have it pulled up at this point, and I don't know why I don't. What'd you get?
Fucking 18.
Oh my god. Every time with this, roll a d100 as you getting blasted back. You feel a challenge. You feel a one-on-one coming on. You dig deep and you... Once again, your rage overtaking you, a surge of wild magic erupting from you. What's your D100 roll?
81 for the roll. Really just at 18 and 81, huh?
Lucky numbers much? I'm actually head off for a minute. I will be back, but yeah, just sort of.
What an... Okay, no problem.
Alright, buddy.
Izzy, choose a...
motherfucker.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Izzy, choose a color for me.
Okay, I'll come back. Jeez. Sorry.
You're good, you're good. Yeah, so... Okay, what a weird one to happen in the middle of battle. Choose a color for me, Izzy.
Fuck, I don't know, green.
So Strongjaw's eyes change from the deep, rich, earthen brown color that they were to a vibrant emerald green shade. Nothing else happens.
What?
Your eyes permanently change colors. The player can choose, or if left up to it, if they are blue or gray, they turn dark brown or vice versa. So, Strongjaw's eyes become green. That's all that happens.
Bullshit.
Wild magic is amazing. Stranger, are you really not sure what the hell just happened? Usually about this point, magic swirls around something or something explodes, but nothing happens this time after you scream. Fuck it. You just go for the attack anyway.
Oh
Just
god, that's
charging
amazing.
forward and I'm just going, what the fuck?
Can I point out that the next day Strongjaw sleeps, there's a chance that he wakes up and looks in the mirror and goes, what the fuck? Why do I have a beard? Why are my eyes green? What is happening to me?
Fuck, now I have green eyes and a beard.
I will say, the text
Strongjaw
underneath
not have a
this...
full beard to begin with?
The text underneath this says, a spell such as remove curse will end the effects. So it's permanent until you get a greater restoration or a remove curse cast on you. Just to change your eye colors. What a dumb fucking... Oh, this wild magic table is amazing.
I'm sitting there with fucking emerald green eyes, a full-length beard. I'm just sitting there like, my mama doesn't recognize me anymore.
You haven't slept yet, so you haven't grown. You haven't had to roll to buy or grow a beard yet. So when you sleep, when you wake up, then you make a roll. That's how it works. And there's a 50-50 that you're gonna grow a beard.
Oh god, I have brain freeze and a headache.
I love D&D. So Strongjaw, yeah, you use your bonus action to rage. Nothing happens. You kind of just shrug and say, fuck it. And how do you proceed? You've got two barbarians that have been thrown into each other, knocked down, and yet the one squaring up on you that's just knocked you backwards, smacked you with a hammer. He's screaming at you. Fuck this guy.
I'm just like, I'm gonna take your shit too.
So yeah, what do you do?
Can I piss him off even more and try hit him with my piston axe?
Yes, you can. Do you want to burn a charge if you hit?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for damage. You're going to roll plus strength, plus your proficiency, plus 1 for the hammer.
Is someone playing Pokemon?
Yes.
Yeah, someone's playing Pokemon.
Ollie's an addict for that universe, so makes sense.
Damage was 25.
Okay. And roll me a d6, not for damage, just tell me the number.
2.
Okay. You impact him identically to how he hit you the first time, catching him off guard at how deceptively fast you move suddenly. You drill him directly in the sternum, and he feels that similar impact as the piston ignites, dealing an extra 6 damage on top of the 25 for 31 damage. You knock him back 20 feet. And he slides, catching himself just barely. You still have roughly 20 feet of movement. You could get up on him for your second strike. You there?
Yeah, sorry. What am I doing?
You still have one more attack and a bonus action.
So I knocked him back, yeah.
Yes, you did. He went back 20 feet, but he's still. You can still get him because you have roughly about 20 feet after moving back up on him again.
Could I switch to my fucking horsefly axe?
Yeah, you can. So you drop the hammer and grab your axe, knowing it feels a little more right. You did what you needed to. You made a point with that hammer. Now you got blood.
Can I use some, like, reckless strike or whatever to fucking...
Oh, you want to make this next attack a reckless?
I want to piss him off and then make it hurt.
I think
You
succeeded in pissing him off already.
You flying leap
but I
as you
really
drop the
don't.
hammer to the ground, pulling.
I want to kill him with a
You
brain aneurysm.
God, you
Oh, with an attack.
you screech again, and this time drop the hammer and flying run at him as you draw from your hip the horsefly axe. You raise it above your head, screeching, and you embed it. Go ahead and roll for impact. So that's going to be roll plus proficiency plus strength plus 2 for axe.
Like plus 9.
And you're rolling at advantage. So on the d20, roll twice and take the higher of the 2. Because you are attacking recklessly right now.
18.
18 plus 9 definitely hits. So you chonk directly straight into the man's shoulder with a wet, meaty, cleaving sound. You dig and pull back. You still have a bonus action, and you made a successful strike, so you can expend a charge on the axe as well, if you choose to.
Want to expend a charge.
Okay. So you expend the charge for an extra 6 damage on top of... Go ahead and roll me. You hit with the hammer. So that's 1d12. You hit with the axe, that's 2d8. So 1d12, 2d8 damage, and add 6 to it. Sorry, add 12 to it because of piston damage. I forgot about that.
That was... That's like 33.
Add another 6 for the piston damage, which is 39 points of damage directly to this man. As you rip the axe from his shoulder, spraying blood across the floor, he looks at you, understanding what he might be facing, and he rears up and gets ready, clenching and preparing. Amelia, Coda, it is now your turn.
Help!
Help! Alright. So what enemy is closest to me?
Closest to you is the two enemies that were thrown into each other that are knocked prone on the ground in front of Emrick at the moment. Upraised on the... God. Raised upward on the platform up the rising spiral staircase is the woman in the clown mask. Lux chained to the wall behind her. And off into the... about 25 feet away from where you guys are. Strongjaw squares off with the larger of the barbarians.
Alright. I have my new bow.
Okay.
I would like to use one of my arrows.
Uh-huh. What you using? And what you doing?
I would like to use one of my ice arrows. And aim it right at the clown woman.
Okay. So you knock the arrow. Just a heads up, you are able to make 2 shots a turn, so you can do these at the same time to save time.
Okay.
So do you want to use 2 arrows of the same variety, or do you want to use 2 different types of arrows?
One lightning, one ice.
I thought you were wanting to use one of the special arrows you got from Mercurius.
Not yet.
So you knock an ice and a lightning arrow, and you fire both. Roll 2d20s for me. These are individual, so each one counts for 1 arrow. Okay. And you're going to roll, add dexterity bonus. Okay, hold on 1 sec.
Oh, sorry.
When you roll, add your dexterity bonus, your proficiency, and plus 1 extra for the bow that you're using presently to each roll. So you said 18 for that first one, so add your dexterity and your proficiency and an extra 1 point as well.
You exit out of my thing real quick, so I'm going to go back in.
No.
Okay. Dexterity is a +2, so that would be a 20, and you said proficiency?
Yes, add proficiency and plus 1 as well for the bow.
Where can I find proficiency?
Should be on the main page there.
Okay.
So for my character sheet, it is
Oh, I see it. Okay, it's a
Yep.
+4.
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure yours is +4. So, and what is your dexterity?
Dexterity is a +2, so with an 18, that's
So
20.
+6 plus 1, so +7. That's 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the first one.
So you got 25 on the first one. That hits. Roll for the second.
I rolled a 10 for the next one.
So 17 does not
Proficient.
hit. So the lightning arrow strikes. Go ahead and roll the 1d12 damage and add 4.
D12. Where's my D12? Okay, there's my D12.
Wait, you said you were firing with the bow you just received, right?
Yeah,
What was that second roll?
it was a 10.
As that shot veers
But that-
off, suddenly it redirects and, through some kind of ethereal magic, shifts itself back into place and lands true. That's the effect of the bow. It's a true shot bow.
Ooh.
So as long as you don't roll under a 13, it'll hit.
Okay.
So that bow is essentially just auto aim in D&D.
It does reduced damage if you don't meet the armor class, though. So its damage is halved. So you're going to roll another d12 and add 4 for ice damage, but half that one.
I rolled an 11.
Okay? So add 4 for ice damage makes that 15. Halve that makes it 7.
Yeah.
And what was the first damage roll?
First damage
It was
roll.
9. Okay. So 9 plus
that was
7. Oh, that was the first one? Okay. So now roll your second one.
Okay. That is a 10.
Okay. So 10 plus 4 is 14. Plus the 7 is 21 damage. It stops just before it hits her. She doesn't flinch but mockingly laughs. Gotta try harder! As you now see the shimmering green ethereal barrier that has been invisible up until this moment, now sticking, 2 arrows sticking out of the front of it. So there's a shield around them.
Shit.
You have your movement and a bonus action left this turn, and then Coda has his action.
Alright. I would like to make her my nemesis of the day.
You are not presently using that bow. If you would like to switch, you can. That will be your bonus action
Is that
to
shield a
switch.
spell?
Is that shield a spell? You don't know.
Okay.
I would like to turn werewolf.
So you use your bonus action to turn werewolf.
Yep.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. What does Coda do with his action?
The heck was that?
3 weeks of...
What shall I...
After 3 weeks, I would really hope you remember what he can do.
Oh, I know what he can do. I'm just trying to think of what I want him to do.
All you can hear these alerts is.
He goes and scratches the shit out of the bandit's
I'm
couch.
just fucking schizo because everyone else has them bad.
Coda, I would like him to do Earth Tremor.
Where?
Near the bad guys that are on the ground.
There are lots of bad guys.
The ones who are right by Emrick.
It's a 10-foot radius, so...
Prone.
Hold on, it's a 10-foot radius, so if you use it on them, it will hit Emrick.
No, Holly, don't do that.
I just want to remind you that I did hit you with my spell.
Yeah, I'm just bitch.
Are you allowing her to hit you with a spell now?
Hey, I'm just making the point. I did hit her with a spell.
What level are you upcasting this?
I am gonna do it at a level 3.
Okay, go ahead and expend 15 spell points for me. Just for reference, you each have 64 at the current level you are at.
Rhoda, do what you do best. Let's go.
God.
Emrick, make a dexterity saving throw. Since they're already knocked prone, they're going to fail anyway. And take maximum damage for 6, 6, 4. That's good. So 18 points of damage. What'd you get for your dexterity? Holly, what is your spell attack?
24. It probably doesn't beat a 24.
I'm going to say probably not. So if you click on...
What do you mean?
So if you click on your spells tab, there's going to be some numbers at the very top that say +2 modifier, plus something spell attack, and then a number and save DC. So what is the number above save DC?
Okay, I see it. Hit DC, that would be a dexterity of a 16 at a level 3.
Okay. So, Emrick, you're fine. You do not get knocked prone, and you take 9 points of damage. As the ground below each of you begins to shake violently and rip apart. Now the ground considered difficult terrain. The stones and the pressure of the earth digging into the barbarians already on the ground, they writhe and screech out, "Ah!" as they are hit with this earthquake, taking 18 points of full damage.
Zoom's back.
Hello.
Back again.
I knew you were gonna do it.
And with that,
when don't I, to be honest?
it rolls around to a turn I've been waiting for very patiently. Instantaneously, the second she gets a chance to move, without hesitation and with blinding speed, Rena jumps from her spot there behind each of you, dropping the mace at her, or behind her where she stood, instantly changing into a very large direwolf form. She leaps up the stairs with ease and reels... Sorry, my mic cut out there. She reels back and immediately rips through the front part of the barrier. Not the part exposed to you, but the part now exposed to her now that she's made way up the spiral staircase. And she charges forward in... That's going to be her turn as she stares off with the clown. A heavy tension now in the air as you hear a low guttural growling emitting from her. She's foaming at the mouth a little bit, definitely in protection mode as she has thrown herself in between Lux and the clown woman. It is now Alpha's turn. She looks, she kind of chuckles. "You kids fight well. Well, Granny underestimated you. I apologize. Let me return the favor."
Oh. Damn.
This is the part where I have to check her spells. No, not yet. Not yet. She's going to keep that one in her back pocket. The other thing she can do at 7th level, though, She reaches up her hand and points to the two that are already on the ground. Speaking in a language you're not exactly familiar with, but she follows it up with, "Get the hell out of my way and give me back my son!" And you watch as red energy swirls around the fist she grips in the air, and a swirling 10-foot radius of flames erupts around the two of them, curtaining them in constant barraging fire as they writhe and screech like nothing you've ever heard. As flesh and hair is burned from their body, they take... Oh, that is not a good spell to fail to. Oh, they both fail.
Oh, no.
Really?
Wow.
15, 25. And then plus that, that's 35, 36. Both
Unfair.
the forms of them are enveloped completely in this swirling curtain of flame. She focuses a intensity in her eyes as the anger she feels over the situation pours out of her, and flicks her wrist, and in a moment the flames dissipate, and there's nothing but scorch and ash left in the place of where the barbarians once were. 2 clubs also, but glowing radiant red hot. Bonus action, she flicks her wrist out, mass healing word.
Not gonna lie, that scream actually kind of caught me off guard.
Emrick, Strongjaw, and Ascher, each of you are healed for 16 points of damage.
Oh, damn. Works for me.
That's enough for me.
And with the 2 of them making their move to an impressive fashion, the 2 barbarians that were prone on the ground, now a pile of ash, Geth, the barbarian wielding the other piston hammer, puts his fingers to his lips, and using his bonus action, he whistles sharply. Fuck. Well, that's, this is about to get interesting, y'all.
Oh boy.
Disappointment is immeasurable, and I'm not even gonna try that anymore.
From the courtyard, as he lets out a sharp whistle, you hear a dull thudding getting louder and louder with each passing moment, as suddenly the wall directly to your right is shattered to pieces as it's ripped apart, and you see the head of the large red dragon now entering into the room by force, crashing through the wall, smashing and tearing through the bar itself. And with a very intense growl, a hot jet of flame erupts from his mouth towards all of you.
That's unfortunate.
The room from that point on fills with fire. Everyone, please make a DC saving throw. If you get under a 21, it's going to be rough.
Dexterity.
Let's see me throw.
Dexterity saving throw. So tell me what you guys get.
I got 1.
Oh damn,
Oh.
25.
Asher, you succeed.
Saving dexterity. Where is it?
No, I only got fucking 14.
Okay.
22.
Barely succeeds. Emrick?
Do Dragon's Breath count as a spell?
It does not.
Damn. 25.
Okay. So, Strongjaw, because of your rage, you are able to have this, thankfully. So you also essentially succeed. Everyone takes 63 fire damage. Halved to 31.
Wait, I'm confused. What?
Everyone succeeded the roll, so you resisted it. It's halved to 31.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
That 63 would have knocked me instantly.
As the barbarian,
the mic again.
God, the barbarian backs off just a little ways, rushing backwards with the distraction and the flames overtaking the room. Clearly seeing that he is outnumbered, he retreats into one of the back hallways of the fortress. And the dragon, as it stares each of you down, you notice blood dripping from it. That other dragon has done work, and as you guys remember the other dragon, the red one is suddenly sacked from the left as the giant bronze dragon tackles it to the ground, ripping it from the fortress, and you see a billowing curtain of lightning erupt from its mouth, shining and illuminating everything in the dark outside, but doing nothing to you otherwise, as they fall the 30 feet back to the ground and continue their fight.
Damn.
Awesome.
So, presently, as initiative has ceased, the woman in the barrier currently in a tense situation, as it seems in that last encounter, in that last few seconds of combat, Rena shifted back to her human form, now pressing a knife up to her neck, but she cleverly now has a dark energy orb positioned directly behind Rena's head. The two of them, knowing the second one of them moved, one of them was probably going to die, locked there.
That is not what I meant to do.
At this point in time, initiative does not break, but added to the bottom of the turn order. You watch as two large clowns appear wielding sledgehammers, dressed in similar attire to the one that was calling himself Grund. Very big, sad clown masks. They take the place of the barbarian lord that had from that same hallway. Go ahead, Emrick.
You said there was a spell behind Rena's head?
Yes.
Can I tell what level that's at?
You would have to use a check, meaning it would have to be your turn.
I'll just use the reaction. Counterspell.
Okay, roll. You gotta beat an
This real
18.
quick.
Staring at me.
I'm sure it looks fine, Emmy.
I don't know why I have to roll. That they had to roll.
That's what I'm saying. I just rolled. They got 18.
18. Okay, so
So I'm sorry, looking it up, but I'm pretty sure that succeeds.
it does. Is it higher than 4th level?
It is. Already sent it your way. 1 sec. I mean, that looks fine.
What's up, Nova? How you doing, buddy?
Nova!
Nova. 937. She's a radio station, you know.
All right. So, many things happen in a short period of time in this next several seconds. The first thing that happens is everyone re-roll initiative for me.
Roll initiative.
Yep, re-roll initiative for me.
18.
As the final player that appears in this little game, a young, probably 15, 16-year-old by the looks of her, with teal green hair, wearing a happy smiling theater clown mask, a traditional style bell and cap hat of a jester. Purple and green swirls make up her attire of long, baggy clown clothing. Appears in front of you, and a small time distortion along with her. And everyone is forced to re-roll their initiative. So go ahead and tell me what we got here.
Soft 20.
17.
I rolled an 18.
19. Guys,
Okay. As this clown appears in front of you, the short teal hair, done up in similar pigtails to the one that is holding Lux hostage, she puts out her hands and bows. Thank you for coming to the show! And with these words, a whirlwind forms underneath her and erupts from all sides, engulfing a 10-foot radius, 30-foot tall, as a cyclone rips and tears the area around. Directly near her, Amelia, Emrick, Ascher. So, everyone make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity. It's 2. Okay.
What's my modifier again?
18.
22.
Soft 20.
Okay. Emrick, Asher, you feel yourselves begin to be lifted off the ground as the whirlwind starts to pull. You resist it, anchoring yourselves and only suffering 1 second. Okay, so...
Emmy, why you bonking me, girl?
That's Emmy.
18.
Oh shit.
You both take 18... Or, sorry, you both take 9 points of damage and resist being lifted. Amelia, you're lifted 5 feet off the ground and take 18 points of damage. As you cannot get your footing, you cannot find your way back down. You are presently restrained and being lifted by this whirlwind.
Ow. Yeah, I'm starting to hurt.
Okay?
Starting to.
At that, Asher, it is now your turn. Movement through the whirlwind is now halved, but you have resisted, so you do not have to... Give me 1 moment, actually.
Oh, it's fucking black. I put garlic bread in the oven and forgot about it.
Oh, no.
Oh, lovely. What a waste of garlic bread. What a waste of good shit. Gotta check my inventory.
Okay, so you haven't left the whirlwind. You don't have to be... Okay. Okay. Okay, so continue with your turn. Nothing happens. You're good.
Cease your beeping immediately.
Oh, well, the first thing I'm gonna do is use another charge from the flask of kaleidoscope.
Okay.
And that's, what was it?
How many of your hit... It allows you to expend your hit dice without taking a small rest, so how many of your hit dice do you want to expend?
Alright. Well, let's go with 4.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 4d6, please. And then that's what you gain back. as you hit your magical vape.
4, 9, 11.
Holy shit, a natural 20. Not you.
17.
Don't worry about that. Not you.
When a
So I
DM
gain-
says don't worry, you usually start to worry.
I gained 17 health back. That's better. Already did that.
No, not yet. He's still chained to the wall.
Fuck. Let's see. Now that that's done, am I like consistently fighting this, or am I like able to consistently do shit now?
Right now, since you're still in it, your movement is reduced by half. Raid
Do I don't
Valentino,
have to
sounds
make
good to
more
me.
rolls or anything to not lose my footing?
Unless you leave and come back in. Or get pulled back in after leaving.
Okay. Let's see. I take it the nearest enemy is probably the clown one that just showed up.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the teal-haired...
They're not by Lux, are they?
No, they're on the ground in front of you. They're the center focus of the whirlwind right now.
His Sparky.
Okay. Can I cast arrows from hell upcasted to, let's say, 4th level?
Yeah, go ahead and expend 18 spell points for me. And they're going to roll.
Yep.
That's a success. Go ahead and roll 3d8. No, you up to 4. 4d8 damage, please.
4d8 per. That 5, 9.
Okay, there's this bucket.
Let's see.
Such a good boy.
17
I am, thank you.
and 23.
Okay. So yeah, you deal a decent amount of damage with the arrows as they rain down, and... Oh, breaks concentration. So the whirlwind comes to an abrupt end. Amelia, you take 2 points of fall damage from the 5 feet you drop to the ground.
I'm sorry to cause more damage to Amelia, but at least the whirlwind's gone.
Every turn that she was restrained, she went up 5 feet until the spell ended. Then she would have been dropped for the total distance. 2 damage is a lot better than it could have been.
I'm a lot less sorry now. You're welcome.
Using a numbered spell at an upcast, you've burned your actions. You have a bonus action and your movement.
Let's see. Wait a minute.
Everyone okay? Everyone got quiet.
Let's see if this works. I can action surge, right?
Yes, you can.
I want to action surge, move up to this, this woman I just shot a fuckload. And use Hands of Healing would be the one that heals me, right?
Yes, Hands of Harming is the one that harms her.
But if I use Hands of Healing, it would
Heal her?
It would take her health and give it to me?
No. Hand of Healing, you lay a hand on one target and it heals them.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to walk up to this target and let's see. Do I have to use Flurry of Blows first or
What are you trying to trigger?
I'm trying to use Hands of Harm.
So no, you just expend a key point to use a Hand of Harming with an unarmed strike. If you want to trigger Flurry of Blows, you can.
Okay. I would like to use Hands of Harm with an unarmed strike.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and you roll, let me double check. Why am I blanking on this? I have to look this shit up every other week. Okay, so roll plus strength plus 1 for unarmed strike.
Okay, so that's 27.
Okay. So yeah, you hit with the Hand of Harming, expending a key point. Let me double check. So, your unarmed strike hits for 1d8 damage. Roll that real quick.
Alright.
And then, do you see on your character sheet where it says martial arts die?
Where would that be? Actions?
I don't know. No, it should just be a number separate for you. Kind of like your proficiency, your stuff like that. Because it's your martial arts ability plus your wisdom modifier.
efficiency. Additional skills. No. Unarmed strike. Nope.
I'm looking what it is. So right now starts at 1d4.
Right. I also need to do that thing.
Okay, found it. Sorry, I had to look it up. It's 1d8 per unarmed strike. So
Okay.
you're going to roll a
And
d8, yeah, 1d8, and add your wisdom bonus.
Oh boy. Look, that's an 11.
Okay, so you strike for 11 points of inflicted necrotic damage, leaving a palm imprint as you strike true, and she backs up a little bit instinctively. She
Again,
winces from the pain, making a noise from the impact, but still standing strong. Is that it for your turn?
Yep.
Okay, rolls over to Alpha. She points to one of the clowns, and she says, in a voice a lot deeper, being enhanced by a magic, "Turn on him." Oh my god, okay. Dominate person immediately takes a hold, and the other clown turns and raises its hammer and strikes the second clown directly in the face.
Oh boy.
Okay. That's damage there.
Blessing be upon you, my child.
So she inflicts a superior or 40 die of damage through the clown's impact and points to Ascher. Ascher, as a reaction right now, you can now move your movement speed on her turn.
Oh, well, I don't want to... wait. So fucking remind me. He's trying to get the rest of them to turn on me.
Huh? No, Alpha just had one of the clowns turn on the other one by dominating it. She used a cleric ability. Now you can move on her turn instead of her moving. So she's giving you a chance to run up the stairs or to move on whoever you want to.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and make a break for the stairs.
Since this is reaction based, no attack of opportunity is given. You make it about halfway up the stairs with your movement speed. Rushing full sprint. As her turn comes to an end, Strongjaw! It is now your turn.
What the who, what is happening? Who's close to me?
Right now, the two clowns that came through the door that the bandit lord sprinted out of to act as his guards to get away. Two large burly clowns wielding sledgehammers. One of which just was charmed by Alpha and turned on the other, smashing it in the face with its hammer. The other clown's still on its feet, but, you know, just got rocked hard.
I'm sure that felt nice.
The one that's not charmed, the one that just got rocked.
Yeah, you can go after him if you want. Emmy's eating a bagel. I love that you went from hating Alpha to loving her all of a sudden. God. Who's snoring?
Sleeping.
What?
Is Sam still here?
It's probably Sparky.
No. It's coming from Holly.
I was just making sure our werewolf didn't pass out.
Why does your
That
cat
cat
have the
snores like
fucking
grown-ass
headphones
man.
on?
For real.
Let's be
Cat
proud of
snorts like a
it.
grown ass
More
man.
likely, yeah, no. Why the fuck does your cat sound like a 40-year-old with sleep apnea?
And diabetes.
Diabetes.
God. But yes. Strongjaw, it is your turn.
Fuck this bitch.
Let's move it, people. This isn't Sunday driving.
We'll fucking. Charge at it with the fucking axe again, I guess.
Are you okay, Emmy? Okay, so you charge forward your fresh set of attacks and you rush the other clown. Go ahead, and are you just going to use both of your normal attacks here, or are you using bonus action as well?
Just use regular attack.
Okay, so you rush forward, axe in hand. Oh, pardon me. You rush forward, axe in hand. You swing twice, and go ahead and roll for damage. 2 d20 rolls, add proficiency +1 plus strength to each one.
Uh-oh. 41.
What was each roll individually? I apologize.
Oh. Why?
16 and 11.
Okay.
Oh,
So they both hit.
that's base. So 16 plus. Fuck, 16 and 7 is 22?
Yep. Both of those do hit.
23.
So you can roll 4d8 and add 4 to the total. It gave me a headache. I'm sorry, girl.
48 plus 4 is 26.
Okay. Okay. This clown is looking real haggard after those 2 strikes. You quickly, in quick succession, strike twice and gash its chest open. It's bleeding profusely and crying out, yet making no noise. Neither of them are making noise, but they are in pain. Or he is in pain, at least. He's had his face smashed and now his chest ripped open. Do you move, make a bonus action? What do you do? Or is that it?
I'll, move back a bit.
Okay. With the other one blocking... Yeah, you move back fine. How far back do you move?
Like 10 feet?
Technically, the other clown is considered an ally through Elphaba, so it blocks priority, or a attack of opportunity as you back up. It is now Rena's turn.
Oh, I'm already at full health. Cool.
She grips her mace in hand, swinging it up and pointing at her in one fell swoop, giving her no reaction speed. Speaks in a word, or a language you're not quite certain of. You watch from her mouth a green energy flow and overtake the pigtailed woman. As the next thing out of Rena's mouth is bow. And you watch as the woman with the purple pigtails and the clown masks drops to her knees and bows at her feet, failing her wisdom saving throw. Rena immediately turns around and smashes her mace into the wall behind Lux, erupting a bright white light from it. As a holy cleansing aura removes the tendrils binding him to the wall, he falls free, landing on the ground. And with her bonus action, she will cure wounds. With 2 health, I'm back.
Let's go. Fuck, 2 health.
I hadn't been healed that entire time. I am conscious and shaky. But his eyes are open, still glowing, and attempting to suppress it at this point. Shocked when he comes to face with who he is staring at. We have a lot to talk about. With the last of her turn, she punches him in the face.
Yeah.
Oh.
And, let's see. Amelia, you're immediately up.
Alright. I am werewolf. What is there?
Right now, the enemies that are near you are the two clowns wielding sledgehammers and the young, roughly teenage-looking clown with the teal hair and short pigtails wearing the happy theater mask.
Okay. I would like to go for the part with a bite at the teenage clown.
Okay. Go ahead and roll d20 plus 4 plus 1. So plus 5.
That is a top 20.
Okay. That hits armor class, and you go and bite, lunging forward, you bite into her shoulder, digging deep with your teeth, and you reach back up. You still have one more attack before we roll for damage here.
Want to slash or test it?
Okay.
You want to go the metal route?
So go ahead and roll for... Again, she can describe it that way all she wants, but it's not a killing blow unless the hit points hit 0. So, once again, d20 plus 5.
And that's 25.
On a critical, go ahead and roll. So, first roll 1d8 for the bite.
That's a weird, okay. That is a 6.
Okay. And then roll a d12 for the slash and double whatever you roll for the critical.
Cinder, stop! He was trying to
It's
go.
Cinder. He's an idiot. He's not going to listen.
Emmy is hard celebrating.
Hooray! Lux is back.
Too fast
Missing
to
an
kill
arm.
Lux.
And very haggard.
Bitch, stop celebrating. There are 2 dragons.
I hit a 10 on that one.
So 20 more points of damage dealt.
Ooh.
The young clown woman falls to the ground, unconscious. As you try to dig your claws deeper, though, a white light pushes and repels you back slightly. And now I have to roll for this. Instantly, the girl begins to convulse. Her limbs begin to elongate, and in a manner you've seen before, Holly, fur bursts from the exposed hands and sleeves. The neck and the spot where you had ripped away part of her outfit with your teeth and claws. You see fur, her form growing slightly larger. As in a panic, and she is removed from the turn order for this, she bursts through the wall, howling, having a full freak out as she transforms for the first time.
Did I just make her werewolf?
This is the second person you've made a werewolf, girl.
Wait, who was the first?
Do you not
I
remember?
The
Do you not?
last fight.
Yeah, in the last fight, the last thing I described was someone transforming into a werewolf, the assassin she had downed when she bit them.
Oh yeah.
And you guys kind of just let that go?
That feels like a century ago.
That was a week ago.
Oops.
Always just
I want
over
I
here
want to
about
point
the
out
werewolf.
I want to point out one of the last things in that conversation you and Rena had was careful who you bite. It's how the curse is spread.
Son of a bitch. Use my language.
Watch your fucking language, Ollie.
And as the now the teal-haired clown, now werewolf, bursts through the wall, you hear a raging scream come from the purple pigtails. This clown standing up defiantly, in spite of the ability that had been cast on her, receiving for it a surge of green energy is unleashed underneath her as she screeches out in pain, and through it raises her hand in spite. You hear a roar emit from her as she begins to grow claws and scales, her face erupting from the mask, it shattering into a glass pattern around her now dragon-like snout. As she grows several feet in height, small wings erupt from her spine. And she turns to all of you below and quickly roars mightily as a force washes out across the room, hitting everyone but Strongjaw, who is presently just outside of radius. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Bitch.
Okay, what's that? That is
10. Yep.
Yep, that's 26.
14.
Okay.
It took me out again. 1 sec. See when it does that. Roll it was 18. It's 18.
Okay. So everyone that succeeded, you take 11 points of damage. Everyone that failed and rolled under an 18, you take 21 points of damage. As a force roars and emits over you. She immediately turns around, pointing forward. She slashes very rapidly. That's going to hit for sure. So I'm just going to go ahead and... She immediately, seeing he stands up, takes a lunge forward and slashes at him, knocking Lux back to his feet. He's still very weak from his whole ordeal. Now in his death saving throws. Amelia.
Let him die.
Now your turn.
It's still my turn?
Yes, Amelia, it is your... wait. Did you just go? Sorry.
Yeah, I go.
Wait. I thought I was going for... Because you just rolled for damage, right? It's your turn now, isn't it?
No, it'd be...
Okay, did Amelia not go this turn? Am I wrong?
Amelia?
Because it was Rena, then it was the clown. The clown just used this ability to transform into a dragon-like. You all took damage. Now it should be Amelia's turn. You haven't acted.
I turned someone into a werewolf.
Oh, right, we did just roll for that. My bad. Sorry, I was catching up from all that. Sorry, we had to go on a deep lore explanation of you turning multiple people into wolves. Emrick, it is now your turn.
Yeah. Hey, when the
Oh yeah, buddy.
Damn.
What about Coda?
What about Coda? You look
Does
around.
he get to move?
Well, you look around. He's presently not standing next to you where he was.
Oh.
Where'd Coda go?
So this lady that's fighting or just hit Lux, is there other people around or just her right now?
Up there on the platform, it's Lux, Rena, and her. Ascher is about halfway up the stairs, under them by about 15 feet.
Well, then her, you know, I'm gonna hit with that Eldritch Blast.
Isn't that an AoE attack?
No.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage for Eldritch Blast.
Well, I made the I have to make a range damage check, and that would be
I figured with your stats, you're more than likely going to hit.
Does over a 20 hit? Because I think I know I got over 20. I'd have to add it up.
What did you get? And what are you firing with
15
first
plus
of all?
9. I'll use my gun.
Which one? You have two.
But I'm just casting. The other one, my pistol only has a specific spell. My main rifle is
They're
the one
both
that
still your spell focuses. Remember, one of them gives you a +1.
Oh, the main rifle.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that hits.
So
Go
1d10
ahead and...
damage.
Yep, go ahead and roll. I did see you made a link. On accident. What happened to Coda? Yeah.
Oh god.
So my dice are being slow. Eight force damage.
Okay. Is that all you do?
Can I upcast?
You
Am
isn't
I
it a
able to
cantrip?
upcast Eldritch? Yeah.
Then no. Not a wait. Were you using this as a bonus action? Is that what you said? Because hold on. Because I think you can't upcast it as a bonus action. Let me double check.
Oh, I can use Eldritch Blast as a bonus action.
There are some warlock abilities which allow you to, yeah. Yes, you can upcast it. Keep in mind, out of your 64 points, you've already burned fucking 17 of them for Fireball.
Oh, let me see how I could cast that as a bonus action, because if I get a regular action, that would be nice.
Well, I don't think your brand of warlock does that.
Yeah, because I'm an old one right now.
Yeah, that I don't think they have that.
Yeah, I think that's. I'll just start making my way up towards Lux.
Okay.
If there's no one in between.
So the shot sizzles onto her wing, and she kind of chuckles mockingly. And with that, so it's the pair of clowns' turn, but when it starts, you notice suddenly there's only one clown there. It's the more haggard-looking one. The other one has also disappeared. Anyway, the haggard-looking one goes and takes a swing on Ascher. And fucking natural ones, so don't even worry about that. He misses. He sucks. Fuck him. Okay, Lux succeeds a death saving throw, so he's good. For this turn, anyway.
I have an idea, but I really don't want to use up my last thing if I can heal any other way.
We are... Yep, back to Ascher.
So, this is still the same day as all the preparations, right?
That is correct.
Is there anything in between me and Lux?
Right now, you're still 15 feet down, moving up the stairs.
Damn.
Sorry, Wi-Fi said fuck you. Go ahead.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
I guess I'd attempt to get to Lux.
Okay, you can use your movement speed to get to the top of the stairs. And
yeah.
so yeah, you rush up. He's on the ground, now bleeding from a slash to the chest. Not in great shape from all the damage he's already suffered in the last bit. Rena is holding off the now dragon formed pig, the long purple pigtailed clown woman, now shapeshifted into a roughly 7 foot tall dragon woman with wings.
Am I close enough to do anything to Lux right
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Okay. would
Even
like
if
to,
if you wasn't, you would have said yes, yeah?
I would like to expend
God.
another key point to use Hands of Healing on Lux.
Okay. So go ahead and roll 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier, please.
Plus my wisdom modifier. That would be 9.
I'm back, baby! He stabilizes instantly, the bleeding ceasing and a healing aura coming over him. He glances out of the side of his eye towards you. I owe you one.
Let's get out of here first.
He nods. And with that, your turn will come to an end. It is now Alpha's turn. Seeing your efforts to revitalize, she smiles, happy to know that her son is in good hands. She reaches up and gladly expends this 6th level spell slot. She raises her hand, and a golden glow of a golden glow of beautiful sparkling energy emits and shoots directly from her fingertips and into Lux as he is healed 70 hit points immediately.
Fuck.
Clerics, man. Heal is a busted ass spell.
What did you say? It was just called Heal?
The spell is called Heal. It's a level 6 spell. Choose a creature you can see within range. A surge of positive energy washes through the creature, causing it to instantly regain 70 hit points. The spell also cures blindness, deafness, and any diseases affecting the target. This spell has no constructs or effect on constructs or undead. Casting at a higher level than 7th level or higher increases the amount by 10 for each level above 6th. He stands up, his arm's still gone. He cracks his neck and smiles, a very wicked smile. Oh, I do think it's time to play. Strongjaw, it's your turn.
Who's the closest motherfucker? Who am I throwing hands with?
The clown that is still charmed under Elphaba's influence.
Okay, cool. Can I wipe my rage that I had before if I'm still got it and fucking rage again?
Absolutely. So you drop rage and bonus action. You scream yet again, another guttural holler, as you, seeing your friend stand up again. You're ready. You want to fight! Roll a d20.
I don't know who I'm addressing it to, but while I rage, I go, this is for I.
Guess who's back? God.
Emmy is
Back again.
over the moon right now.
Lux is back. Tell a friend.
I almost died.
Everybody's happy now.
Hmm.
14 on the d20.
Go ahead and roll a d100 for me.
75.
What was the first rage you rolled this combat? 81? Let's hope that never happens again, unless you're suddenly very happy with the color of your eyes.
A terrible D's nuts joke comes to your mind, and you can't get it out of your head. You must expend an action or suffer one point penalty of wisdom to every saving throw until you tell the joke.
Okay, I must have missed something fucking hilarious.
This wild magic chart I got off of Reddit is phenomenal. That's what. Oh my god. So do you choose?
I have to make wisdom checks?
No. You don't have to make any. You don't have to make any wisdom. It gives you basically a -1 on wisdom checks until you tell the D's nuts joke that has now plagued your brain. You also find yourself giggling uncontrollably at the thought of it.
God damn it.
Nuts?
Do you want to use this? Do you want to use your first action to tell the joke, or?
Dude, just look at the nearest enemy. God.
Fuck, the one thing, that's like the two fucking things that I can't do. Think of shit on the spot and thinks of jokes on the spot. God fucking damn it.
Just look up a D's nuts joke and fucking hit one of them with it. Do pigs, the alpaca one.
Yeah.
Is asking have they ever been to StoreCon? SAWCon.
Oi! You ever heard of the Sugondese tribe?
Sugondese nuts?
There, we did it for you.
Lux, don't die a Ligma. Lux is gonna
Or
die.
fucking
Ligma
campaign
balls.
that joke is from.
God. Hey, that's what the dice rolled. Let me point out, several times this fucking list has helped you immensely. This is the first time it has absolutely done nothing for you.
Technically the second, but yeah. Oh my god.
Alright, I don't know what, I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
I mean, you're still squaring off against this other clown with the sledgehammer. It is charmed, but technically still an enemy. Otherwise, you can rush up the stairs to go and try to assist now that Lux is back up. You're still squaring off against a large dragon woman.
Try to move up the stairs.
Yeah, you can use your movement speed to run up the stairs. You'll make it about halfway up to where Ascher had been at the start of his turn. And with bonus action, unless you want to try to make a ranged attack of some kind, that's about all you can do.
That's fine.
Okay, no problem.
Oh shit! I gotta go to work.
Yes, you should do that. Text me what your next move is.
I'll stay in the call, but
Okay.
I might be driving.
So Rena sees Strongjaw coming and uses Healing Word. On him. Strongjaw, you heal for 17 points of damage. And she collides with the... She goes to swing her mace, invoking a smite as it glows and misses. And Clown 1 is still charmed, and it resists doing anything again, which it succeeds. Cutting to Lux's turn. To which he's only going to do one thing this turn before he decides what to do next. He raises his hand and casts Zone of Truth on the area directly around them. He looks at her, the woman with the long purple pigtails. What the hell did you do last night, and who was that little girl that appeared? You hear her laugh, maniacally almost, a deep resonating growl in her in the undertone of her voice as she is transformed into a dragon. Proof of a concept coming true. What is she? He says angrily at this point. A combination of mine and your own soul. And a new body. Almost like a daughter. She smiles. He reaches out his hand. Not happy with what he just heard. From his wrist, a silver band shoots off. With his bonus action, he summons his construct. And Thelma appears full force and using Giant Punch, reaches forward and... My dice know my character's pissed. Natural 20... She gets knocked about 20 feet back into the air as the construct aims both of its arms and with its action fires them like rockets directly at her. On a success, it's a grapple. On a fail, nothing happens. It is a success. One grabs her left arm, floating there and holding it in place, locking, and you hear a sickening wet as he snaps her arm with the robot's construct hand. The second one locks around her throat, holding her in place and restraining her, held up in the air. She screeches out as her arm is smashed and crushed under the intense grip of the robot. Ascher, it is now your turn.
Well, sounds like Lux has the target that I was worried about taken care of. What else is around me?
Right now, down below you is the large clown with the hammer. Otherwise, you still see the dragons fighting out in the courtyard in the distance, as the hole in the wall is still very much open and exposing it.
In the distance.
God. And you know the bandit lord sprinted back into the back room through the door just behind the clown, though you're not sure how far he's gotten at this point.
Have we been able to deduce whether or not he's running for the hills or just going?
No one got a chance to check. No one has taken the time to check.
Can I check?
If you want to, you use your movement speed to jump down off of the stairs, and you rush through the door. You see a long stretching hallway that leads through a series of corridors. You can see pretty far down. You don't see anyone. All of the doors are locked and shut at the moment. Well, you're not sure if they're locked, but they are shut at the moment. It's a longer corridor, and it leads to another flight of stairs at the very back.
I would probably turn around and start trying to take care of the one with the hammer.
Okay. Asher, you go to make your investigation check. Not check, but you use your passive perception to peek into the hallway. Not seeing anything and unsatisfied, you do turn back to focus your attention back to the other clown. Unfortunately, you use your movement to check. You're still about 15 feet away from him, though you still have an action. You'll have to do something from a range.
Yeah, that would work. Not in my head, at least. This weapon's chain is strong, but I doubt it's that strong. Let's see. I will cast Bright Bonds upcasted to the second level on this target with the hammer.
Okay. As he is already charmed and resisting the charm and frozen in action, he automatically fails this check and is now restrained as well.
Cool.
Asher, that is your turn. It rolls over to Alpha. She expends her other 5th level spell slot and it casts Mass Cure Wounds. Asher, Emrick, Amelia, and Strongjaw. You all regain 15 points of health.
Oh, thank you.
I'll take it. I'll take it after the beating that we've just received.
Growing concerned at the situation outside, she turns and looks, using her other action. She snarls a little bit as she makes it to the door. Oh, damn it! That flying suitcase is on its way back up. Everyone get ready. And her turn will come to an end. Now with the knowledge that the dragon is ascending the tower once again. Amelia. You're up.
Let's see what I want to do here. I would like to cast Moonbeam.
On what?
What's in my range right now?
Right now, for Moonbeam being 40 feet, the woman that Lux has bound, and the clown, which is now restrained and charmed, on the lower floor.
I'll hit that.
Okay? So you cast Moonbeam on him, and as the light overtakes him, he has so little health that he instantly is burst into flames and consumed by the ethereal fire as he screeches out and drops, being completely engulfed in the purplish fire.
Whoop, whoop.
As your turn comes to an end, you hear a familiar foot patter on the ground as paw pads step out onto the stone, and in a quick burst of fey-like magic, you see the form of Coda pop out of an ethereal hole, it closing instantly, and at your feet, he lets go of the neck of the first clown, which had also disappeared alongside of him. Dead, neck broken, lacerated all over his body. Blood dripping from Coda's mouth.
I've never been more proud of you.
His tails swish happily. And Emrick, it's your turn.
I was so worried that my...
Nova, how are you?
Sorry, I had to unmute. It's my turn. So there's just that one chick left, and then
It's just her, and she's restrained presently. And yep, the dragon climbing up the side of the fortress. I hope everything is okay, man.
Once the dragon lady is settled, we need to get out of here. He'll say out. Anybody respond?
Alpha responds, "Bigger things to worry about! My Sunday heels are coming to kill us!" She's pointing at the dragon.
And with that, he will hold an action. Once that dragon peeks its head in, he's gonna cast Shatter.
Okay. What level?
Let me look it up real quick.
It's a level 2 spell. You have roughly 40, just under 40 spell points left.
Yeah, but I gotta see what the upcast does.
Adds one more hit die to each damage roll.
Yeah, can I cast it at 3rd level?
Yeah. Okay, you drop down to 25? Yeah, 25 points. And you prepare Shatter in your hands. clowns are out of play, and it goes back to Lux.
And you'll have to make sure the structure it's like trying to climb on. If it does peek its head and I hit it with shatter, that structure also has to take the damage to possibly collapse if it's.
I'm aware.
Has a stat.
I'm aware.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll just hold my action.
Seeing that she is restrained now, he flicks his wrist, and a purple stone appears in his hand. Emrick, this catches your eye. You just learned something about him getting a very powerful purple stone. It's small and diamond-shaped, and he just very casually floats up, silently, staring at her. And he just says, "Do you know how much you have taken from me? And how much you have put me through?" She starts to chuckle and he says, "And that is not the worst of it. You threaten my friends." He turns to Rena, looks at Alpha, and all of you. "You threatened the people I love. And I told you I would make you pay for it. You are a blight in this world, twisted and selling it to this wizard you serve in an attempt for your own machinations to run wild. On behalf of this world and all that live in it, I reject your humanity." And with that, he shoves the gem into her forehead. And he watches a deep, radiant, shimmering purple light envelops her completely, wrapping her in almost a cocoon like a mummy. The robot's hands let go as she is enveloped, and the stone overtakes her, her form shrinking as you hear what sounds like compressing bones, flesh, and a vacuum-like sucking as space itself pulls and reforms the stone into its proper diamond shape. Her body nowhere to be seen anymore, but the stone now shimmering with a deep color that it did not before. And he reaches out and takes it back and puts it in his pocket. And then he points at the wall. Thelma instantly goes over and prepares, holding an action, to attack the dragon as well. And with us coming to the top of the turn order, with the dragon bearing down, and everything else in the room now dead, I think it is an appropriate time to go ahead and call that session. We'll pick up next time as the dragon finishes its reascent up the tower. Lux freed, but a battle still raging nonetheless. A bandit lord now gone, fled, and one sick, devious woman wiped off the battlefield.
Yeah, let's go.
And that is where we will end. YouTube, it's been a pleasure. We'll see you guys next Thursday. Love y'all. And remember, save those 20s for something important.
Don't save him for initiative like I do.